took us about 20 minutes to arrive to the secret tunnels. In Naples, the tunnel is called Bourbon Tunnel. It is a very tight-fitting space as you first walk in. As you can see, I could literally touch the ceiling here, and I'm not even 5 feet tall. But once you get inside, it's actually a pretty vast area with high ceilings and very wide walkways. There was a lot of leftover artifacts from different eras. The tunnels were first commissioned by Ferdinand II in 1849. Ferdinand was afraid there was going to be an overthrow of the palace by his subjects, and he commissioned to have the tunnel built as an escape route so royalty could get to military bases. In 1859, Ferdinand II died, and the work on the tunnels was abandoned. In the 1930s, the tunnels were used as a warehouse for impounded vehicles and other contraband. In World War II, the tunnels changed. They were used as a safe haven for military and citizens to be safe during air raids, and also as a military hospital. It also housed stuff that they received when they took stuff from other countries. All of this area is made from volcanic rock. And with it being man-made tunnels with no machinery, it's quite impressive to see all the different architecture design that was created at that time. As you can see, there are a lot of abandoned items down there. I was quite stunned to see how many motorcycles, vehicles, and just other stuff from World War II that was left down there. This right here was explained that this is how they would get their water down into the tunnels, using the hole up in the ceiling, and they'd bring it down from a pail. So after World War II, the tunnels were pretty much abandoned, and all of these things were just left down there. At the time, of course, they didn't have electricity. But in the 2000s, the tunnels were restored. Wanting to make it an historical place, they ended up securing a lot of the items still down there, actually bringing some of them out so you can see at the end some very interesting curios that have some of these artifacts stored in them. But throughout, they kept a lot of the things that was just quite amazing that they could even take. Oh, so many vehicles down there. So in the 2000s, what they did is they added electricity inside and used this as a documentation for people who wanted to come see what the effects were from the time of Ferdinand II, when they first started on these tunnels, all the way through World War II. If you're a World War II fanatic, kind of like I am because my father served in World War II, this was a great history lesson. Our tour guide was wonderful, and she went through a lot of different aspects of what occurred down in these tunnels at that time. I didn't include a lot of what the tour guide was saying because it was very echoey in there and it didn't come across very well in the recordings. As you exit, you come right up into the street. After coming out of the tunnels, we walked another short distance, turned the corner, and saw this beautiful sight. It's absolutely magical. So this is called the Beverly Hills of Naples, this area here. Our tour guide was fantastic, providing us with a lot of detailed information. We did a quick jaunt across the street. This is where we were able to have some time to look, take some pictures, and take that beautiful view in. Straight across the bay there, far, far across, is where Pompeii is. So as we walked along the seaside of the street, we came across the original castle that was built. Absolutely gorgeous, sitting there. As we follow the street along, we get to our restaurant, where we enjoyed a wonderful lunch. This pizza was amazing, and we were able to leave from there on our own and explore the city. So, this building's on this side. Park is behind me. So if you walk that way on the same side of the park, you'll go around, it'll curve to the left, and then it'll curve to the right. It'll curve to the left and the right, and that's where the pizza place was. So I am going back this direction. Same side, but going... So the park is on my right-hand side, basically. And I am going back to the ship. This is how you get back to the ship. And I literally can see the ship, so I feel like I'm not going to get lost. But it's really pretty. So This park, super great, super. Beautiful open park here.